So the fact that he had ADHD wasn't really an issue to us because it's a learning difficulty and not really a disability in physical terms. Next was, how did safety need to be planned in when deciding on appropriate activities to use? So we knew the group that we were going to use was a sports group, so they were all quite fit and healthy. So we knew that they'd be quite capable of doing this. The only thing we had to make sure of was that they were fit and healthy at the time, so they weren't injured or they weren't ill or anything like that, and we did make sure of that at the start of the session. Next, what safety guidelines did you need to know about? So because this isn't for a particular sport, really, it's just fartlek training, there aren't really any set guidelines set by anybody that have to be used, other than, again, to make sure that everybody's healthy at the start of it, to cover ourselves and Paul as well, who was overlooking the session. And because actually some of the people in the group were under the age of 18, there was obviously a duty of care there to make sure that they didn't go running off by themselves or anything like that, because they were under the care of the college at the time and the tutor as well. So that's all that we really needed to cover for that. And finally, what did you need to check was in place in terms of insurance? So the insurance was covered by the college because the tutor was present, so we were insured in case anything did go wrong, somebody did get injured. However, if I was to be running this on my own independently, then, and I did have the qualification needed, I would need to get insurance then, because if anything did happen that was my fault, I would be liable. So say, for example, somebody did trip over the cone and there was no marshal there at the time to warn them about it, that could be seen as my fault. So I'd need insurance there in case they were likely to sue me for negligence or something like that, because then that insurance would cover me in a court case.